Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. This is a real common household item that has gotten a bit old and a bit grungy. It'll look really good as a demo, hopefully. Okay, let's see what we have here with this demo we're going to do. We've got here a scouring pad from the kitchen. So it's indeed a useful item we have in the kitchen to scrub our pots and pans and other things. This is a non-scratch type. Uses this plastic, this chrome, what looks like a form of chrome-plated plastic to scrub. And it's meant to be good for, I think, non-stick, if I'm correct, as opposed to a stainless steel or a Scotch-Brite style type, spongy type. And that's come up looking really quite nice, actually. Oops, I nearly fell over. Folks, not quite, no, I didn't actually nearly fall over, I just stumbled a little bit. So I don't know why I did that, not drunk. Yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat, actually. Gonna try another one, folks. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite nice. Looks like we might do a marbled job with this. Wondering which one we're going to utilise, that one, or that one. Going to utilise this one. Actually, I'm going to do one more, folks. I'm going to do one more. Yeah, that's come up looking better. It's got more coverage of that. We're going to utilise that as our master copy. So we're just going to discard that. Yeah, looks interesting. Not quite what I'm after. I do wonder. Going to do another one, folks. yeah, that's come up looking really nice actually to start with. I do think we can make something out of it. I'm just going to push these aside. I actually think this void could be an asset potentially. Well, we've got a bit of a, it's not quite a void. I think that's the paper leaving the glass, not being on the glass properly. A bit off the glass. Well, maybe a bit there, could be there. Enough of that. I'm just going to get stuck in. Trying to think how we're going to make this work. Wondering where we're going to maybe put it down here like so. I don't know where I put that. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite nice, actually. I do think, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think it's going to work, folks. I think that's just not going to work. So I'm just going to switch it back, switch it to 100%. Well, it was worth a try. I don't know what I was thinking, folks, but this is going to make a really nice master copy nonetheless. Yeah, that looks a lot more interesting, got a lot more of that fluid sort of material there, and yeah, I do think we can utilise that as another piece. Yeah, folks, I'm really missing a lost loved one, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. I'm trying to get on the Channel 9's 6 o'clock news, trying to get involved, get them involved in my search for my partner. I've been working on this TV campaign now for more than a decade. It just seems like it's going nowhere, and that's come up looking really quite a treat. I don't like the way these voids are positioned. They sort of ruin the overall flow, but I'm pretty sure I could just take a section out of that and just avoid that void. Sorry folks, avoid the void. But I'm really trying to get in touch with my partner, and it really is proving to be quite daunting at times, trying to get these big media magnates interested in my cause. But I'm not going to give up, folks. I am not going to give up. I have come this far. I've learned so much about things. I've improved my technique. I've improved this. But I just need the Channel 9 to complete my piece, to complete my job, so I don't have to live alone and live in desolation away from my partner, having to rely on the Centrelink because I'm disabled. No problem. I appreciate what Centrelink has done, but I don't want to be a taxpayer's burden. So I basically want to become self-sufficient, and to be an artist would be a dream come true for me, to be able to make art and to keep having exhibitions and fame and fortune, and being able to help others with my money and with my fame, to help others like people on the street get a place to live, people on the street to give them dignity, especially women who find themselves having their periods and they have no fucking pads to wear because they're stuck on the street, they're poor, they're relying on beggars and the cash that they give, and basically, yeah, they don't have enough money for the basics. So, and poor women, tampons, pads, if they can't get them, it's really embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the average person, but when you're on the street, you're in danger all the time, and there's all these horrible men who are trying to sexually fucking crack onto you. I know, because I slept rough one night with a bunch of girls, with a pair of women, and even with their company, their safety in numbers, I was being sexually harassed in the middle of the night. This was at the front of Bondi Pavilion, and I was being harassed. This guy was trying to get me to have sex with him. Fortunately, he didn't physically make any movements there, but he basically tried to coerce me. He was being really disgusting, These men are disgusting, and being a female on your periods, that even makes the men even more horny, and this really grotty. And to be a female person who's homeless is a reprehensible. But to have to not have something to wear in your underpants if you've got underpants, I mean, seriously, that's a violation of human rights. That's a violation of fucking human rights. That's not acceptable, folks. And the rich are implicit in this, are complicit. So I'm trying to make the world a better place through getting recognised as an artist, trying to get myself out there, And I want to one day, when they have technology, I also want to one day redesign the photocopier from scratch. But I've got to get on the news first before anything can happen. Nothing like that's going to happen. That homeless women are not going to get pads through me if I'm going to be stuck here in this fucking place myself, this situation. But that's come up looking a real treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.